Good morning, guys. God bless each and every one of you this morning, and happy Easter. He has risen. Thank God he has risen. Well, guys, me and the little woman, we've been in the mountains the past 2 days. Well, Friday night and then Saturday, picking morels, which you guys will have seen the morel video by now. But I am headed out by myself for a little bit this morning, and I'm gonna go pick some ramps. Don't need a lot, I just need a few. I've got some planted in my yard. Every year I try to plant a few, that way when I get old and I can't get out anymore, I'll have my own patch. It's doing really good too, but I don't want to pick any out of it, so I'm gonna try to dig just a few extra to put with it. And but I like to make a ramp casserole, and it's kind of a tradition that I've started here in the past few years. I never ate one until I got me and her volunteer with the Camp Creek State Park and Forest Foundation, and we usually have a big ramp festival and a lumberjack feud, or competition should I say, every year. But thanks to the old coronavirus, it's just like everything else, it's put a hurting on everything. And but we're not even gonna talk about that. I'm so sick of hearing about it. But yep, I'm gonna run down here, spot I know, pick some ramps, and then after a while I'll show you guys how I make a ramp casserole. And also, I'm gonna try a new morel recipe after a while. So I'm planning on doing a little bit of cooking for Easter. Thought you guys might enjoy something different. And then I'm gonna try to get right back to the Southwest videos after these two. And then, you know, I might throw in another West Virginia video here and there until I get all that Southwest stuff finished up. There's a pile of footage to go through, and you guys just bear with me as I skip through it and do some West Virginia stuff. And I'd love to be out doing some trout fishing, but man, I've just been working. I mean, I've had 3 11+ hour shifts this week, and it's just put a hurting on it. We had a bad storm come through this area and had a bunch of stuff knocked out, and it's just been really hectic lately. Used to be able to do a little bit of fishing after work, but you don't know from minute to minute if you're going to get off work or not anymore. It's just crazy times we're living in, guys. Crazy times. Sometimes I wish I lived out back in the mountains in the middle of nowhere, and all I had to do was hunt, fish, and raise a garden, you know. But it's not feasible, you know. Just ain't feasible anymore. Crazy times, guys. But I'm going to quit yakking. I just kind of want to get you guys up to date on what's going on with the videos and the channel, and let you know that I'll be coming in and out of videos a little bit. But we'll see you guys in the woods. Some steep, rugged country in here, guys. I've never been in here actually digging ramps, but I was told they're here, so we're gonna try to find us some. Well guys, I think I come in a little bit high, but I'm right on them here. As you can see, there's a bunch of ramps in here. Like I said, I'm not going to deplete. I'm just going to come down here and get me a few for breakfast and maybe just a few to put in the ground. Let's go down there, check them out. I'll give you guys a closer look. Alright guys, we're down here in the patch. I just pulled one up and ate it. Definitely ramps. They're very strong. You don't want to go loving on your better half after eating some of these. Brought me a bag. Like I said, I'm not going to dig a lot. Brought me a E-tool. I think that's what they call it. Military E-tool. Entrenchment tool. You don't want to take too much out of one spot either. I think they take a pretty good while to grow. But you can see where some other folks have been in here digging a few. I'm going to get an older plant too. If you want to get some to replant at your house, I would leave a little bit of dirt on them. It looks a whole lot like an onion, but it's got more of a garlicky taste to it. The leaf is broader. A lot of people mistake lilies, and I think it's maybe wild garlic. I'm not a real good plant guy. I'll tell you somebody that is a good plant guy is Mike Reed Outdoors, and I'm sure he's got a video on ramps. But I think the older ones are more, they got like a purple. They got a little bit of a purple look to them right here. I might find some with a purple look here in a minute. But I'm going to dig a few and get out of here. We're supposed to be having church online this morning, and I want to try to get out of here in time to hear it. So I got my earbuds in case I can't. I'm going to try to hit a high spot and maybe pick it up here in the mountains. Yeah, it's a nice patch. I'll show you guys a little bit more of the patch. The ramps, guys, doesn't have a flower on it. This is just a flower that comes up with the ramps, I guess. And they're beautiful. The spring flowers are in here. It's just gorgeous. Over there you can see mayapple. A lot of times you'll find patches of those too, real thick here in the Appalachian Mountains. Hey guys, back home here. I thought I'd take time to show you my little, get ready to plant a few of these. I didn't dig a whole bunch, but this is my little ramp patch here at my house. I planted all these. These are some lilies that was in here when I moved here, but this spot gets kind of damp down here in my yard, and yeah, I decided to plant me some ramps here at the house, so maybe someday I'm kind of hoping it'll take this whole area over and I'll have a bunch. As you see, I live in the mountains here, but yeah, I'm gonna plant some a few more here, and I'll see you guys in the kitchen here in a little bit. Alright guys, welcome to the kitchen. We got potatoes boiling, and the wife, she's got some brown beans and corn. She already made cornbread. Right here we got ramps, guys. Ramps and sausage frying up. You get the potatoes about half cooked, and then you put the ramps in it. Put the potatoes in it in a casserole, in a big casserole dish. It's kind of hard to talk to the camera and show you everything, but yeah, you put it all together and then you top it with cheese and throw it in the oven for 350. But I've got another mixture here. I'm mixed up some jalapeno popper, well, jalapenos with sour cream and cheese. And I'm going to take that, and I cut the stems off the morel so I'd have enough room to actually to fill them with the mixture there. I don't have a cake. You're supposed to use like a cake icing bag, but I'm going to take a Ziploc bag, cut the end out of it real small, and fill it up and see how it works. But yeah, I'm going to put it all back together here in a minute, and we'll show you guys the outcome here shortly. Okay guys, here's about 6 eggs and some milk cracked in the potatoes and the sausage and ramps together there. And again, I got the morels laid out, and the mixture's actually good in room temperature, so I'm going to go ahead and fill the morels, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. I'm going to cover this with cheese, put it in the oven, and bake it for 350. And I forget the time. I'll have to look at the time on it and see. But yep, we'll see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, the freezer bag works better than the plain Ziploc bag. I actually busted a Ziploc bag, but I mixed it up, put it in a Ziploc bag, cut the stems off and filled them, and then you roll them in flour and you freeze them for an hour and then deep fry them. So this is the first time I ever tried this, guys, and my buddy Dave sent me the recipe, and we'll see how it turns out. Okay guys, we just took it out of the oven, And we let it set after we turned it off a little bit. We left it setting in the oven there a little bit so it would brown up. The morels are actually still freezing, but I went ahead and pulled 4 of them out, and then got some steak, and the wife's got some brown beans and cornbread made up there. So yeah, she's already in there feasting. She made her some chicken. She's not a big steak eater. We got some muffins, and yeah guys, we're going to get after it. Here, I'll show you what the casserole looks like down inside. We don't eat like this all the time either, guys. But, it's not good for the figure. But there it is, with all its glory. I'm telling you guys, you can't beat it. You could substitute onions and garlic, I guess, for ramps if you don't have ramps in your area. But I'm gonna do you guys a favor and spare you the sight of me eating. So thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I'll see you. I guess the next video will be another hike in Sedona, Arizona, guys. God bless you all. We will see you on the next video. Happy Easter, everybody.